left field. Green makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
David Fry in the box now. No balls and a strike. One out, base is empty. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Ball one there. And he dodges that fastball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Torkelson makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. The Tigers coming up. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Parker Meadows. In for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. Here's a rocket out to left. Kwan puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
Fastball for a strike. One down, base is empty. And now 1-2. Right through there, got him. And 2 away now.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Riley Green. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
look out. And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Runner at first with 2 away. And stepping in is the speedy Wenzel Perez. There's the strike. Green off of first with 2 away. Next offering upstairs. In the air to left center. Gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Detroit. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Detroit, 2nd inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Scooble, a 6'3" lefty, 240 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Right through there for a strike. The 0-2.
Nope. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The lefty fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Left-hand batter waits. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. And now 2-2. And he deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Lane Thomas. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Second inning here, no score. Strike 1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Andres Jimenez stands in now and watches strike 1. Two down, nobody on. That one pushed foul. And ball one.
2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Matt Vierling. And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now the rookie second baseman, Colt Keith. And there's the strike. In the air, right field. Has this one sized up. Brings it in. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And that's outside. And that is ball one. Man at first, one away. Clips the corner, and the count 1-1. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
On the ground, could be two. To second, there's one. Back to first, and it's over his head. And, oh, no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
Well, no trouble getting the double play started, but clearly some trouble on that return throw to first. I'm not sure if the runner going into second had a part in that or if it was something like a bad transfer. Either way, could have been 2 outs, but instead, they got to work around a runner in scoring position now.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Trey Sweeney. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball one, no strikes.
Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Just missed. Jake Rogers waiting for a turn at the plate. Three-0 down. And there's the automatic. Down looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
of the third inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, number 10. As the lefty gets to work. And that one off the outside edge. The wind and the pitch. And delivers outside. The next offering misses. And that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
The wind of the pitch. And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. That misses. And now it's even 1-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That one finds the zone. And they count 1-2. Kicks and fires. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Ryan Rocchio, batting with one down, takes the strike. Out towards right center field. Snags it on the run. And there are 2 down. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Fly to left his first time. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
David Fry in the on-deck circle.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And here it comes. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boo, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And now David Fry struck out swinging his first time. Now fly ball to right center. Perez sizes this one up. Hauls it into Indiana. Guardians strand a couple, and we are still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Jake Rogers. Bieber back to work. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Good eye in that spot. Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one catches the zone, and that's strike 2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. And that's ball 4.
Leading up for the Tigers.
Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. He's 0 for 1. That's in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
First and second, no outs. Next is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. Just missed.
Count 1-0.
Rogers, the lead runner at second. Meadows at first with no outs. And now 2-0.
2-0.
And that one upstairs. Riley Green hitting on deck circle. And a pitch. And there's ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. Golden opportunity right here. And fouled off.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Back to first. Safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well, it's always a tough double play to try to turn right there, and the hitter knows that. He's going to hustle all the way up the first baseline to prevent it. Nice job of getting that run across.
2 on, 1 out. And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. The pitch. Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2 on, 1 out. That misses, and it's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. To the plate. Save! And they're up by 3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Well struck, right field. Way back there. And that one is gone. A 2-run homer. It's 5-zip.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
2 outs, nobody on. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. And first offering is fouled off. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in the last half of the third. That one not close, and the count is 1-2. Here's a high chopper. Toss to Naylor, and they get Torkelson for the out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. On to inning number 4. It's the Tigers 5 and the Guardians nothing. Back at Comerica Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jose Ramirez. And a pitch. That misses. Ball 1. And another ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2-0.
Ball 3.
And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here's Josh Naylor. Struck out looking his first time. That one misses. That's 5 straight. That's a little bit low.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Fought off foul.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. At the belt and fires. Stays alive.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And now the lefty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The Guardians still looking for their first hit in this one. Over to first, and he's saved. The pitch. This one smashed down the right field line. That one hops against the fence. Relay throw to second, but he's in there easily.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Next to hit, Lane Thomas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he deals. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Here's Andres Jimenez. First offering, and it just misses. Kicks and deals. On the ground to third. Throw on to Torkelson, and that is out number 2. And now the right fielder worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
2 outs.
1 ball.
Way high with that one. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And it's even up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. And midway in the fourth, it's the Tigers 5 and the Guardians 1. Bottom of the inning, and now Trey Sweeney.
The shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
And the right-hander back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Popped in the air, left field. Quan hauls it in, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 34.
Jake Rogers digs in now. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And that's through there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Caught him looking for the K.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Meadows in now, takes ball one off the plate. There's a strike. The 1-2. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, not a whole lot behind that pitch. It's off speed, but it still stings. Getting hit by a fastball is a whole different story.
Carpenter stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Activity in the bullpen. Eli Morgan getting ready to go. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Right-hander kick steals. That one fouled off. And a 1-2. High fly ball out into left center field. Quan makes the grab on the run. Tigers leave one. They're up 5-1. We go to the top of the fifth, and here is Bo Naylor. Naylor measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he was born in Canada. There's a strike. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
And a pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Roquillo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
The lefty fires. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And the batter now, Stephen Kwan. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just off the outside edge. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That one almost got him. Up the middle. Sweeney whips it to first on the run. Guardians go down in order. Guardians fail to score. They're down here 5-1. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. The right-hander back to work. And there's the strike.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
It's been tough fooling these hitters, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Two on the way. Popped up left side. Naylor under it. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Wenzel Perez.
And now, Wenzel Perez. Had a good eye there. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-1. Righty delivers. And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Shane Bieber, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. A new pitcher in the game, Eli Morgan.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So digging in, Matt Vierling. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Clips the outside corner. That's strike 2. Perez leads off first with 1 away. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Kicks and fires. Wouldn't chase that time.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Fastball for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your
line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. That one misses. 1-0. That's inside. Two on, 2 outs. That one misses, and it's 3-0. Trey Sweeney waits on deck. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
0-1. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 outs. And 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 now. Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So the Tigers leave them loaded. They lead this one, though, 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Down the number 2 hitter, David Fry. And the pitch. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's the 0-2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's always a threat at the plate.
He's been flexing his power in the majors for a long time now. His first career home run was to right field right here inside Yankee Stadium in 2014. The right fielder that day for the Yankees, Ichiro Suzuki. Even he couldn't catch that one.
The Tigers leading by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. A pitch in for a strike, and a count is 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And he chases that one. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And now it's Josh Naylor, 1 for 2. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Fry leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Splits the plate. That is strike 2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Left-hand hitter waits. Up and in, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Here's a 1-2. Bounce to third. Vierland throws to first in time.
The center fielder, number 8,
Lane Thomas digs in for the Guardians.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Ripped to short. Fires over to first. That ends the frame. So 1 hit is all they get. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Tigers 5 and the Guardians 1. Back here in Detroit, well, we go bottom 6. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jake Rogers. The wind of the pitch. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The wind of the pitch. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right field. Settles underneath it. Corrals it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Parker.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. Fouled off to the right. Next offering is down low. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
2 strikes.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Two outs, base is empty. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That's in there. That's strike one. Good eye in that spot. On the ground, out to short. Toss to Naylor. 3rd out. Back at Comerica Park, top of inning number 7. So in now for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. Skubal back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Bo Brisky getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Holton getting cranked up as well. The 0-2. Comebacker to the mound. 1 up, 1 down.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Number 10 in the box again. Takes the strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
1 down, base is empty. And they'll do it again.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind to kick the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page, and that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. Next pitch is downstairs.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And that's too high, ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Roquillo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two outs. The shortstop takes the ball. Another 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. 1 left for the Guardians. They're down 5-1. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. The wind and the pitch. Outside. And that is ball 1. Action in the pen down there. A left-hander appears to be getting ready. And the right-hander deals.
That's a ball.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Here's a 2-1.
2-2 now.
And that one is inside. And here it comes. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Stays alive. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. The pitch. Got him swinging.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Swinging a foul straight back. Way inside, gets out of the way. So now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Right-handed reliever. Not even close there. 2-2. Bases empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. Out number 2.
The third baseman, number 8.
Matt Vierling now at the plate. And misses inside. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Pulls that one foul. And a pitch. Out to short. Toss to Naylor. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Bo Brisky comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That's a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And that one is inside, ball 1. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got it. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Swing and a foul straight back. The Tigers leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Missed with a changeup, and a count even 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Number 73 up and loosening in the pen. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball. One, 2 now. Out towards right center field. 2 up, 2 down.
Next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that one fouled off. And that just misses.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tim Herron.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. He's already homered in this game. And he deals. Aaron, a 6'6" southpaw. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. That one misses, and it's 2-0.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
The other way, fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So, man aboard, Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. That clips the zone, and that's strike one. At the belt and fires. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses off the outside edge. Sliced hard but foul. Man at second. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One gone here.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Sweeney stands in now and watches strike one.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Close, but call the ball. And it's a ball and a strike. Just off the inside edge. Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. And now the lefty. And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, the catcher, Jake Rogers.
And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And that one in the air center field. Thomas makes the catch, inning over. All set to start the ninth in this one. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
Brisky back to work. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Inside, just missed. The 1-1. And a foul ball. That's way outside. The count now 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. out to right field, way back, gone. And they close the gap. It's 5-2.
So frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with the home run. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Jason Foley. He's into the game with the bases empty. And up next for Cleveland, Lane Thomas. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And there's a ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Guardians trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. One and 2 here. Lifted in the air, right center field. Meadows sizing this one up. Makes the grab, one down. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Slider for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And now 1 and 2. Wouldn't chase that time. Ground ball, Torkelson. He takes it on his own, and the Guardians with 1 out left.
Now batting, right fielder, Daniel Schooner.
Now it's the right fielder. That
Ball
misses
one,
the
no
zone,
strike.
and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Tarek Skubal.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a foul ball left side. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
David Fry digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Green makes the play, and there's 2 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
2 outs. Off the mark there. Ball 2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
2 down, nobody on. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And another ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 out, space is empty. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He sends it out of here. And the Guardians jump in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
Here's Josh Naylor. And that's in there for strike one. Two down, bases empty, but one run across, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the inning is over. Cleveland with the solo shot to take an early lead. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Shane Bieber.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
So coming into the game now on defense, number 10. He takes over in right. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Leading up.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls to the outfield, it is beautiful. Just missed. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And another ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The 3-1. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Righty delivers. And ball one.
2 strikes.
Remember Mark Kotze was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
foul ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Righty to the plate. And now 2-1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Thomas moving back for this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is the third out of the inning. Top of the second. Here's Lane Thomas.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And a pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. The pitch. And there's a ball. And that one is in for a strike. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Here's Andres Jimenez. First pitch just misses. Jimenez, a former All-Star, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Runner at first with no outs here. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Here comes the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's the rookie right fielder taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Left field. Green going after it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. And Cleveland on top 1-0. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Got it by him for the K.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Here's Brian Riccio. And a strike.
0-1's the count.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here at the top of the second. Swings through that one out in front that time.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The shortstop takes the ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Wenzel Perez. The wind of the pitch. Out to short. Toss to Naylor. And a quick out, number one.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Vierling.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
And now the rookie second baseman, Colt Heath. Fouled off. He was late. The Tigers down by a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball there. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drifts towards it. And a foul ball. Man at second.
Ball.
That one missed.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Vierling over at second, one down. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And here it comes. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, not every great at bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at bat can be contagious to a lineup.
Spencer Torkelson will hit next. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We played 2 full. It's the Guardians 1 and the Tigers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And the 0-1. Out to center. Meadows on the move. He's got it. And there's one down. David Fry getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. That one way outside. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. There's a strike. One out, base is empty. And another ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
In the air, out towards right center. Perez on his way over. 2 away now.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. Ball 1 there. And that's outside. That one ripped. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. There's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Sweeney. The line to kick the pitch. Just missed. Next offering upstairs. The line to the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Close, but called a ball. 3-1.
1 strike.
Fought off foul. Three and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now, Jake Rogers. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. The Guardians up by a run here in the last half of the third. Next one misses. 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Tag out at second.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly, and that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. So the lineup flips over. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Popped up under it. And that will end the inning. Start of the fourth. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Josh Naylor. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Just missed.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Right through there for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
There's the strike. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
The lefty fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 2-0.